I enjoyed the game. I thought it was. I thought we played really well first half. Start of the second half as well. Of course, always in pre-season when you start making changes, the rhythm of the game and the tempo changes, so it's a different game. But I still enjoyed the kids going out there trying. But and Andreas' goal, we can just pack the competition in. That's the goal of the season for us. That's if anyone, I dare anyone to do a better one. But the problem is, if I do, then everyone will try to do it. So I was thinking, Andreas, take it down and. Play, but it's such a strike, magic.
Could I ask about Raphaël Varane?
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry.
Just want to ask about Raphaël Varane. Sorry, feedback. What the situation? What you're looking forward to having him? I guess. What will he bring quality-wise?
Of course, very happy with that we've managed to get a deal with the Real Madrid. Medical should hopefully be okay, and he's a proven winner. He's a player that we've followed for many years, and we hoped. I know Sir Alex was very close to signing him, so this time around we've got him at the other end of his career. He's proved over his whole career what good a person he is, first of all, professional, and he's won what there is to win.
Samuel?
Hi Ole, just a bit more on Raphael. You're saying about his presence there. Do you think, even though he's had a great career at Real Madrid, getting him now with his stature, what he's won, is exactly what the dressing room needs? There's a proven winner there.
I'm very happy getting both our players in. First of all, the club shows ambition with one of the most exciting young forwards in world football, and one of the most respected centre-backs in the world, and one of the most winning centre-backs in the world. He's got, with him in, of course, we've got different ways of playing as well. We've got... I can see different ways of playing with Raphael. Can't wait to get him in. Hopefully we can get that sorted as soon as.
Simon's turn.
Sorry.
Hi, Simon.
Ollie, with the guidance changing on quarantining, will that speed up the process for Varane getting his medical?
From what I know, the club is working on the quickest possible solution to get everything sorted. So I don't know the timescale on it yet. Then the latest, of course, there's a visa coming into to England now with Brexit and the quarantining. So everything has to be done as quick as possible, but by the book.
And Ollie, just on a different note, there was some guidance issued today by the Premier League and the FA and the Football League in terms of the heading of the ball in training. I don't know if you've seen it.
Yes, I have, yeah.
What do you think about
that? What can I say? Of course, it's hard to monitor and it's hard to implement. If you stop someone, it's hard to count how many headers a player has done from a cross in a week. Ball technology, it's a lighter ball, but of course it's a terrible disease we're talking about as well. If it's related to dementia with loads of headings, so of course it's an issue that we take seriously, but it's not something I've spent too much time on thinking since it came. I was just thinking it might be difficult to implement, but we all try to make football as safe as possible anyway, and for everyone. So hopefully we can find a solution to all that, because it's been proven and a fact that some players have suffered from this terrible disease. Sorry, that was Karen.
Hi, Ole.
Hi.
Can I just ask you about Jadon and Raphael getting them in early in the transfer window? What does that mean for you as a manager, being able to sort of hopefully work with them in pre-season before the first game of the season?
Well, I think, as I've said before, every manager would be happy the sooner and earlier the deals are done. And this year we managed to get it sorted. I think, the two we've got in will make a huge difference for us, both this season, short term, but also long term. Raphael is into his prime as a centre back. I have to say, age group, he's the same age as Harry, a year older than Eric, and a couple of years older than Victor. So there, I've got a fantastic group of centre backs, and with Jadon as well. With the young forwards we've got, this is exciting. It's as a manager, you can't ask for more backing when you've got these two in as early as we have. We've scrambled before towards the end of the window, and now I think I have to say we're in a good position. Pre-season is always difficult though in a championship year. Never mind in the pandemic with the quarantining and isolation. So you can see the team tonight. There's loads of youngsters still. Everyone who's worked pre-season has done really well. And now they're coming in drips and drabs, and we haven't got time to play catch up. So whoever's turning up late and don't get a proper pre-season or not fit when they come in, they might struggle to get into the team, because today was a very good performance.
Hi Ollie, after the QPR game on Saturday, you spoke about Elanga and his future. He obviously scored a really good goal again tonight, and you said if he carried on the way he is, then you may have no choice other than to keep him and not send him out on loan. Is he giving you a little bit of a headache for this situation?
He's giving me a great problem, if you like, because, as you say, players who score goals, players who've got that enthusiasm, players who've got that energy. We want to play a pressing game, and there's no frills. If you ask him to at half time run over to the cricket ground and get us a drink, he'd do it, because he's that type of lad, and that's the type he's been brought through in the academy. And these are the boys you love to see do well. As a manager, and they give you reasons to like them, they give you reasons to play them, you'll have to play them.
Hi Ollie.
Hi.
I know Ahmad's away at the Olympics at the moment, but I just wondered, what are your plans for him this season? Is he someone you want around the first team, or do you think he'd benefit more from a loan move?
No, well, we use every single player. We think about every single players and the clubs, of course, best pathway and what's the best for this season, what's best for the future. Ahmad's enjoying the Olympics, and we'll sit down towards the end of the window to see how we are. Of course, Elanga, decision on him is a big one. Marcus Rashford, what's this injury status? So we'll make a decision on Ahmad when he comes back and sit down with him.
Ian Whitwell? Hi, Ollie. You just mentioned Marcus there. Have the club made a decision yet about whether he has an operation, or you let sort of nature heal his injury itself? And sort of
it'll be. Sorry, follow up. Sorry.
Yeah, and the follow-up was just going to be, have you decided yet which of your players will be available for the Leeds game? The England guys and the Euro guys who come back next week. Have you decided yet whether they will be available for Leeds, or if you'll let them have a longer rest?
Yeah, first with Marcus, we'll probably make the decision in the next few days when we check him up again. The last decision making. What's best for him and best for the club has to be considered. And with the boys who've not come back yet, I don't know. I haven't got a Scooby-Doo on how they are fitness-wise. Of course, everyone's due in Monday for training, and then we got 2 weeks. That means they've had 3 weeks since the last game. Fred, Copa America, and the English finalists. So we'll see how they are, what fitness levels they're at, because it's down to them what they've done during the holidays as well. I can't just throw them in if it's not safe or if they're not fit enough.
Okay, last question, Simon Beach.
Hi, Ollie. I just wanted to ask about the centre-back situation and what's the situation with Phil Jones and his availability and maybe his future, and there's links of Axel Tuanzebe going out on loan. Is that a possibility?
Yeah, I can see, of course, with Raphael looking like everything's sorted there, and we made that deal. I can see Axel going out. That's because I've got Raphael. As I said before, we got Varane, Maguire, Lindelöf, Eric Bailly, and Phil Jones is coming back in. He's due to start training over the weekend when we got everyone in on Monday, which is a big plus for him. I've had similar troubles in my career, and he's such a professional, good lad, and it is great to see him ready to train again. So hopefully Jonah can just get game, or first of all training with us, and then game time soon. Because just if you can play in the 23s to start with, or reserves, or we can arrange some behind closed doors for him, because I know exactly the feeling being out for so long. You just want to feed away in, and he's always served the club, and it was time for him to look after himself and his own health. But now he's ready to train with us.
Okay, thanks.